Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first podcast. The future of ice cream is already here today. We're talking about an industry that hasn't really changed in decades, an industry worth hundreds of billions of dollars globally, and yet fundamentally stuck. We're talking about ice cream. And more importantly, we're talking about what's coming next. Let's be honest. If you look at how ice cream is made today versus 20 years ago, the formula hasn't changed that much. Heavy sugar loads, artificial stabilizers, gums stacked on gums just to hold texture together. And for manufacturers, the process is slow, R&D cycles that stretch 6 to 12 months, testing, adjusting, testing again, high costs, high risk, and at the end of it, a product that might not even land with the market. Meanwhile, the consumer has moved on. Today's buyers want less sugar, clean ingredients, real taste. They're reading labels, they're making choices, and they're not waiting for the industry to catch up. So you have a gap, a widening gap between what consumers demand and what traditional production can actually deliver. That's the problem. Here's what makes this particularly urgent. The old model was built for a time when speed didn't matter, when you had the luxury of a long R&D cycle, when batch inconsistency was acceptable, when margins were comfortable enough to absorb inefficiency. That time is over. Trends move fast now: plant-based, reduced sugar, functional ingredients. If you're 6 to 12 months behind the trend, you're not catching up, you're losing relevance. And the brands that don't adapt, they won't disappear overnight, but they will become irrelevant, slowly, and then all at once. So what does the solution look like? It looks like simplicity. There's a product gaining traction across European manufacturers right now called Whip, a plug-and-play base powder designed specifically for ice cream production. No new equipment, no process overhaul, no guessing. You run your existing line, you add Whip. And what comes out is consistent. Every single batch, dense, creamy texture, clean, full flavor. And here's the number that stops people: sugar reduction of up to 40%. Without sacrificing indulgence, not through artificial sweeteners, not through tricks, through the base itself. But this isn't just about one ingredient, it's about what it represents. For years, manufacturers have been forced to choose: move fast or do it well, speed or quality, nutrition or taste. That trade-off is ending. With the right base, a new product line doesn't take 6 months, it takes weeks. A brand doesn't have to choose between great taste and a cleaner label. It can have both. And when a new trend hits, you adapt immediately. Not after a year of reformulation. The business impact is real: faster time to market, lower development risk, stronger margins, and a product consumers actually want to buy. I want to be clear about something. This is not a better for you story. This is not about compromising the experience to hit a health claim. This is ice cream, full stop. The taste comes first, the texture comes first. What changes is everything behind it: the unnecessary additives, the inflated ingredient lists, the slow and expensive development cycles, the indulgence stays, the complexity goes. The manufacturers who are moving now, they're not just launching new products. They're building a competitive advantage that compounds over time. The ones who aren't, they're watching the market shift without them. The future of ice cream is already here. It's simpler than what came before. It's faster, it's cleaner, and it tastes just as good, if not better. The question isn't whether this shift is coming. The question is whether you'll be ahead of it or behind it. Thanks for listening, and as always, keep building what's next.